Attorney David Lujan is a well-known lawyer who has handled many high-profile cases on Guam. But now the attorney has found himself in a dispute with neighbors Corey and Debbie Kanata over property in Umatic. Lujan's attorney, Mitch Thompson, in his opening statements Wednesday, said Lujan is just a man who wants to enjoy his property, which sits adjacent to the Kanata property. Lujan wants to put an easement along the properties to be able to access his land. He says the easement was authorized by Rosita Agigi Leon Guerrero, Kanata's mother-in-law, who also owned the property before she passed away. Lujan also says that Kanata has prevented him from being able to access his property as she refuses to allow him to build an access road across the lots. But Debbie Kanata counters that the access road was only a proposed easement that was in the master plan. In fact, she says it indicates that Lujan's easement does not belong on her property.
And that the document that Mr. Lujan finally got us served with was a grant of easement that was signed by my mother-in-law and her siblings, giving him access from the northernmost edge of the boundary of the lot. So I got a compass and found out where north was. I mean, I didn't know what else to do. North was not where he put this road in.
Now, how do you access your property?
We put in a road. It was just
directly from the
main road, just as the neighbor on the other side has done.
Oh, okay.
What everybody has done that has a home in the vicinity.
Kanata explains that she and attorney Lujan were friendly neighbors at first, but that friendship suddenly went sour the day when Lujan brought in a bulldozer on her front yard. She says the whole ordeal has caused her and her family extreme distress. She was unable to hold back tears as she expressed her frustration.
Mr. Lujan went ahead and brought in a bulldozer, bulldozed this property, pushing debris into the waterways. I called U.S. EPA, I called Guam EPA, I called every agency under God's green earth, saying, this man, historic preservation, is tearing up a historical site, and he's going through my front yard with my gigantic trucks with no regard for the safety of my family. We never had so much as the courtesy of a request. Right now, it's a living nightmare, and it's completely it makes no sense, in all honesty. It's a very strange situation.
Yeah.
All he had to do was ask.
Well, thank you. And